welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. Today is Tuesday, December 27th. We've been eating leftovers and holiday food, and today is the first day I'm actually cooking again, so I thought I'd bring you guys along. I took out some chicken stock / bone broth out of my freezer. I want to make a zuppa toscana. If the kids didn't feed my kale to the bunny, I have to check for that because I've had it in the fridge, the kale, for over a week, and I just haven't made the soup. Over here we have a little bit of turkey. I'm going to thaw this out. I'm just going to season it with some salt, pepper, probably poultry seasoning, and throw it in the crock pot. And then my husband will take some to work for tomorrow, and then, you know, people can eat off of it. And then I also found these chicken thighs that they've been in the freezer for a while. They have frostbite on them. You can't see it, but they need to be used up. So I'm just going to season these and throw those probably in the air fryer, and someone can eat on those. We have some like pre-made salads. So we'll probably do, like salad kits. So we'll probably do a side salad next to it, or maybe some rice or something. Either way, I'm thawing these out. If I make these today, that's good. I'm definitely throwing this in the crock pot today. If I make these today, good. If not, I'll make them tomorrow. I just want to get them out of my freezer. I'm seeing some holes in my freezer. You guys know that low spend January is coming up. If you're going to be doing that, that's great. I think I'm definitely going to be doing that, and I'll share that with you guys. But I'm already in the mindset, even though it's not January yet, I'm already in the mindset of let's clean out the freezer, let's use up what we have. And it feels good after all the holiday splurges to just kind of get back on track with using up our food. Here is my zuppa toscana. I added some Parmesan cheese at the end, just a little bit of the red chili pepper flakes. We'll add more. Everyone can add some in their bowl because my little ones don't like it so much. But I also made a box of mac and cheese, which they already ate. And I only made one box because when I've been making 2 boxes, I've had leftovers and ended up throwing it away. So they get one. And then if they still want mac and cheese, they can ask for some more. But I think that's going to be enough because we do have the soup, and then the meat is still thawing out, and we'll see what we do with that later. All right, so here's the turkey I thawed out. I washed it, and I put a little salt, pepper, and just poultry seasoning. I'm going to put it on high in the crock pot, and most of it will go with my husband to work, like the little pieces, and then we can eat off of the big piece. And I'm not sure what I'm going to make for a side, maybe just a salad, but it's going to be good. All right, so I had 3 huge chicken thighs, and these are bone and skin on. What I think I'm going to do with these is I'm actually going to put them in the fridge, and I have some seasoning because my spoon had seasoning that I used. But I'm going to put these in the fridge, and I might just make like chicken stock, like a huge pot of chicken stock tomorrow, or maybe tonight. And I don't have any more bone broth or chicken stock in my freezer, so I want to freeze some, and then the rest just make like a chicken noodle soup. I think that's what I'm going to do with these, because if we have the turkey, we really don't need these to be air fried, but I think that sounds good. I'll make some chicken. All right, so we've had soup, and now the kids want a little snack. I have these little Laughing Cow cheese with tortillas, some of this pepperoni, and some mozzarella, and I'm just making like a quesadilla, pizza quesadilla. All right, so here is the pizza quesadilla, and we are having it with a side of guacamole. These guacamole cups my daughter got a week or so ago at Kroger on clearance, and they're absolutely delicious, and it's gonna be really good. So it is still Tuesday night, and I am still trying to use up what we have in our freezer. I found this roast, and what I think I'm gonna do with it is I'm just gonna make like Mississippi roast out of it in the crock pot. And I just put some of the turkey away that was in the crock pot, and I have the crock pot in the dishwasher, so we'll be ready to go tomorrow morning. And I'm super excited. I'm gonna make this with the chicken noodle soup and broth, and then probably instant mashed potatoes or something, but it'll be really delicious. All right, so this thawed out beautifully. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna wash it, and I'm going to sear it in a hot pan and then throw it in the crock pot. All right, I have a huge stock pot making chicken stock going, and that's gonna warm up the house. The beef I seared it, and I had some infused olive oil with garlic, and I seared it in that, and I'm just gonna let that go by itself for a little bit, and then I'm gonna add carrots, potatoes. I have these little potatoes that I've had forever. Carrots, potatoes, onions, garlic, and I ordered some mushrooms from Walmart, and then I also have a like a pot roast like seasoning mix that I'm gonna put there, and some oyster shear sauce and all that, and it's gonna be really all right. So for my roast, I have those mushrooms I washed and sliced up, onions, carrots. I'm gonna saute these with a little bit of infused garlic, olive oil, and throw them over the roast. The roast has been going for about an hour and a half on its own. I have these baby petite red gourmet potatoes that I've already sprouted. I'm gonna clean those off. I have 2 bags, throw those in, and then I'm gonna make out of that packet with like beef broth. I'm going to make the gravy that's gonna go over it and just let it go on high for another couple. All right, so here is the roast so far. I sauteed the veggies just a little bit, just to give them a little bit of flavor and to soften them up, to get them cooking a little faster. And then I have my beef roast packet dissolved. I just want to add a little bit of it because I'm not making beef stew. I gotta get that out. And then later we will add these potatoes. I just need to wash them. I cut off the bad parts. I'm gonna wash them, but I'm gonna let this go for a little bit before I put the potatoes in. I don't want them to turn to mush. And I did add some of that oyster shear sauce. And yeah, it smells incredible in here, you guys. Okay, so here is the soup. It's all done. And then David put pizza dough in. All right, so here is the homemade pizza that my son made. He made 2 of them. He put the dough in the bread machine. And yeah, this is going to be really good. This with some soup is going to be a delicious lunch. All right, here is the roast with all the juices and all the yummy vegetables with some homemade bread. And I'm definitely not going to be making any mashed potatoes. No mashed potatoes needed. This is absolutely delicious. So for dinner tonight, we are having leftovers. I just put this whole thing in the fridge and I pulled it out. We're gonna heat it up. We still have plenty and we're gonna enjoy it. So this is what we are eating today. We are treating ourselves to some pizza before we start our low spend January. And we will see you guys tomorrow. It is New Year's Eve. Me and my husband have been out door dashing, and then we stopped at a Japanese like buffet, and we have some orange chicken. We have some veggies, shrimp, sushi, calamari, and shrimp, and noodles. So this is going to end our meal and our week of the meals for 2022. This was $96 with tax. We are so excited to dig in. The kids are going to a church party for all night afterwards, the older ones. We're going to be home with the little ones, and I wish everyone a happy new year. I hope you guys enjoyed what's for dinner, and then starting tomorrow in January, we are going to be doing a low spend January, so stay tuned for that, and happy new year to you guys.